Last year at my family's White Elephant gift exchange, there were many different gifts. Some were large, some were small. However, the one that stood out was a medium-sized gift with a large bow on it. Therefore, this gift was picked first and passed around many times. That is why I want to show you how to make the perfect bow that will help make all of your gifts visually appealing. I've made many of these bows in the past and have used them for many different situations. No matter who you are or what you like to do, you will benefit from making this bow. At some point in your life, you will be giving a birthday or a Christmas present, and wouldn't it be helpful to bedazzle your gift and make it perfect? Making the perfect bow is relatively easy and can be used in many different situations, especially gift giving. In the next couple of minutes, I want to show you the couple materials that you need, then I'll demonstrate how to make the bow, and lastly I'll tell you how you can use your perfect bow. With all that being said, let's learn about the materials we need. You only need a couple, which makes it very simple. First is the scissors, and you can use whatever type of scissors you have available. Next is a paperback book. The bigger your book, the bigger your bow, and you'll need this to wrap your ribbon around. You also need wire. This will help hold the bow together and just shape it easier. You will also need ribbon. And personally, I prefer using wired edge ribbon because it makes it easier for you to shape the bow and make it perfect. So that's all the ingredients that we'll need. So let's begin to make our bow. We're going to start with using our paperback book and our ribbon. You want to start by putting the ribbon about halfway across the book. And then you want to wrap around 5 to 6 times. So you just simply wrap 5 to 6 times. And you also want to remember to wrap it around loosely because you're going to need to slide it off at the end. So there we have 6. And you also want to end about halfway across the book too. So the next thing we need to do is detach our ribbon from our spool. We'll do that by using our scissors. So now I'm going to simply slide our ribbon off of our book. As you can see, we have the basis of our bow then. So the next thing we need to do is detach a 12 to 18 inch piece of ribbon from our spool. And here I already have it. And the longer your extra piece of ribbon is, the better, because you can always trim it down at the end because this will form the tail of your bow. So you want to simply place it on top of the ribbon that we already detached from our spool. So all this ribbon you then want to fold in half, as so. And then the next thing we need to do is cut the corners off of both sides, this side and that side. It may be a little tough depending on the type of scissors you have because of the wired edge. And this forms notches, which will allow us to use the wire to hold our bow together. And then you just want to unfold it. And as you can see, there's notches on both sides. So next we want to use our wire. And I already have a piece cut. And you will need about a foot of wire. So I already have that. And you need to wrap it around where the notches are. And this will help hold the bow together. So just wrap however tightly, as tight as possible, just because you don't want your bow to fall apart. Then, after we have that wrapped around, we would just simply begin to form our bow. And you do that by pulling the pieces out. You do that to both sides. Since this is a wired edge ribbon, you can kind of form it however you want and it will take better shape. And you just continue to do that until you make your bow perfect and however you like it best. And there we have it, a perfect bow. With a little bit more shaping, it will be a lot better. Thanks for watching.
too.